2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at one of golf's iconic venues, Torrey Pines, and our first round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. It's about to begin. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Beamer, certainly set up for a stunner today at Torrey Pines South. What do you think these players face this week from the course?
They face a rude awakening. They haven't played too many golf courses yet this year, but they're going to run into Torrey Pines South, and you're going to figure out exactly how good a shape your golf game is in, because it's ruthless. And if you're not careful, you can go out there and shoot a big number in a hurry. It tests every facet of your game. This golf course is an absolute brute.
From around 140 yards here. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Okay, that'll work. 15 feet to the cup.
Little birdie looking here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. Just a short putt remaining here. Torrey Pines South has a wonderful short par 4 coming right here at the second.
Yeah, a nice little ease into the round, isn't it? Fairway metal off the tee, driver really not needed, but this green can get a little tricky with 3 distinct tiers on it. Find the right one, and you could be finding an early birdie.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
It's all tied up currently, and it's all ahead of him.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
Oh, this is good.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, 13-footer coming up here. And that drops for a birdie. Currently 1 under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
One of the most photographed holes in all of the PGA Tour is this downhill par 3 third at Torrey Pines South.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Sitting at 1 under after that hole. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Well, there he is, Wake Forest Will Zalatoris, Rich. He's done the job, and he continues to do it out here on tour, doesn't he?
He does. He's just one of these players that is just a ferocious competitor, isn't he? Ball striking is amazing. The putting sometimes works with him and works, but you know what? He gets the job done. And so you can't emphasize that enough. You know, it may not be pretty at times, but who cares? He's getting the job done. And you know when you go head-to-head against him, you've got your hands full, because he's not backing down from anybody, any challenge, any championship. The guy's a winner.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Big putt for par coming up. That's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. And with that, he moves up to even par. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
If this does anything, I think it'll move a little bit to the left.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
A nice round 40-footer.
That one had plenty of heat on it as it went past the hole. And now this to move inside the top 10. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He currently has a share of 8th place on the leaderboard.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Pga Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the second round of the Farmers Insurance Open from Torrey Pines. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Let's check in with play on the 11th. His focus here is trying to break out of this share of first place. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Second shot here on the 11th. How close was that to going down? Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Big pass over coming up for this fella. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
So close. This one for bogey. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head to head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
It's just about 3 feet away.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did it put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Ooh. A par putt awaits. He's currently in 2nd place on the leaderboard. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side of play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot. Pretty good shot there.
Currently -5.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
This looks very handy. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And now he'll move to 6 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 15th. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's got this for his par.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled with a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm... Pga Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third-round coverage of the Farmers Insurance is about to kick off here in beautiful La Jolla, California. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. And as we begin today's broadcast, our featured player is at 8 under par. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the 6th hole. Time for the second shot here at the 6th.
This needs to hold on to the fairway.
That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. This putt to get to double digits under the card. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Putting for a par here. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Oh, that is bombed. This shot from 120 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Sitting at 9 under. Currently in top spot. Oh, how good was that?
Don't you love it when you don't even need a putter to make birdie?
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Opting for the 5-iron.
I don't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
Putting for birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Setting up now, this one from a fairway out. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is for damage limitation.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones.
Nasty little kick to the right there.
That's out of that bunker, but it's found another.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, almost went in. And he needs this to save par. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
Lots of good playing out there. One round to go. Oh, this could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us once again. All right, Beamer, our featured player is on top of the standings as we begin this final round. But there's Lydia Ko right there.
Yeah, he's out there today. 3-stroke lead, final round. Boy, that's a pretty good number to be ahead. But I promise you, you want to get that lead to 4 and 5 as quickly as you possibly can. He's got to come out there and fire on all cylinders early.
And now let's head out to the play on 14. And he's got that focus, hasn't he, as he's trying to close out the win today. Not a bad line, this one. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Around 110 yards to go. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Wow, what a shot. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Leading by 5 shots after that. Here we are on the par 4, 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
His second shot here. Great looking shot this. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. John, have you got a read on this one?
This putt should take a pretty hard break to the right.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Forget multiple bogeys, Rich. We're seeing multiple birdies. This is getting good.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
He's currently in first place. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
He put a nice little fade on this. Opting for the 5-wood. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And that should secure the par on this one. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, just skinned the hole, that one. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And after that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk-reward par fives on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. That one's got to break a long way from the left. And now this, to win the Farmers Insurance Open. And there's your Farmers Insurance Open winner. A victory at Torrey Pines, extra special in anyone's career, Rich.
Hats off to this player for winning this week, grinding out a victory on the very difficult South Golf Course over the weekend.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Luke, while they've been out on the golf course, I've been cooking. Here, smell this. We've got to eat up. It's some humble pie. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.